Hey guys, welcome to another video by Can't Cook with Jason. Today we're going to be making jambalaya. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you like what you see, add a couple of comments and hit that like. Jambalaya is a super easy one-pot dish which saves massively on washing up, but not on flavour, with spicy chorizo, chunks of chicken and prawns and a flavourful smoky rice. So we're going to get started off with creating a sofrito, or the Holy Trinity. Except I didn't have any carrot, so I'm sticking to just onions and celery. We then need one red bell pepper. Stupid bell pepper seeds! Man alive, I hate those things. It's like unwanted confetti all over my chopping board. Anyway, rant over. Simply dice the red pepper finely, or you prefer a more rustic finish, then cut into larger chunks so that they don't cook down as much. Now let's make the Cajun Spice Mix. You can either use a store-bought version, there's nothing wrong with that. However, it's super easy to make your own that suits your own taste, adding more or less chili or smokiness. Simply add 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and 1 teaspoon of cumin. We're going to want about 100 grams of spicy, smoky chorizo. Yes, trust me, this is chorizo. Normally this stuff comes with some annoying casing, so score down the length of the sausage and then slowly try to peel off what you can. Once you've peeled off what you can, I find it easier and safer to slice it lengthways down the middle so you have a flat surface to work with. Even with a super sharp gyotto, it's still pretty hard to cut this stuff, so be careful. Okay, then slice into 3 to 4 millimeter slices. You don't want them to be too thin, else they will just crisp up into nothing when you fry them later on. For me, the main meat of the dish, I prefer about 6 chicken thighs, as that meat provides so much more flavour than breast. It's also much cheaper and impossible to overcook and dry out. But make sure you trim off any excess fat for a slightly healthier version of this. Now get a large lidded pan, or better still, if you have one, then use a Dutch oven. By the way, if someone can explain why that's called a Dutch oven, then post in the comments, that'd be great. You'll want to start this off on a low to medium heat. Hey Klingon, get into the pan you. Kapow! You want to slowly render that precious fat and the oil from the chorizo without crisping up the sausage too much, else it becomes too hard. Absolutely no pun intended there whatsoever. Get your head out of the gutter, guys. A chorizo! Don't keep an eye on that chorizo and you'll end up burning it, just like I kinda did here. Cooking for the camera is not easy. Now add your peppers and onions. Nice try, get back in there, stray onion. And celery. And carrots if you had any. And fry for 3 to 4 minutes or until soft and golden. Alright, when done, remove the vegetables and add the chicken. Carefully leave it in a single layer on a medium to high heat to brown, and for that Maillard reaction to create a deep and dark fond that will impart mega flavour to the jambalaya. Add in a splash of white wine to deglaze the pan, then carefully scrape away at those sticky bits of chicken and that dark fond while boiling off the alcohol. This probably takes 2 to 3 minutes on a fairly high heat. Now let's add in the Cajun spice seasoning mix and stir well to combine with the meat. Then let's add back in our sofrito mix and again stir well to combine. Add that chorizo back in along with any of the resting juices for every last bit of flavour. Now let's throw in 200 grams of washed rice, otherwise Uncle Roger will have something to say. I use Basmati, but American long grain works really well. You basically want something that's fairly hardy. To help the rice cook, we need to add 450 milliliters of chicken or vegetable stock. I would hold back 50 milliliters or so, as you can always add more in if needed, but add too much in and your rice is a goner. Now add in 3 of the smallest bay leaves you can find. Just kidding, I just happen to have these really small ones lying around. Oopsie! I forgot to add the garlic earlier on. I know I'm new to cooking for this camera, but that's pretty lame, so sorry guys. Now that you've kindly forgiven me, ideally you should have added 3 cloves of crushed garlic when you added the sofrito into the chorizo oil. To add even more flavour, we want to throw in a 400 gram tin of chopped tomatoes. You can use 4 to 5 fresh tomatoes, but oddly this doesn't yield a tomatoey taste in the final dish. Now season with some salt and then some black pepper. Now give everything a really good mix and then put the lid on and turn the heat right down to a simmer for about 10 minutes. This bit is optional as large prawns can be fairly expensive and not everybody likes seafood. But if you're into them, then you can grab a massive bag of giant frozen prawns from a reputable American wholesaler, one which serves an infamous £1.50 giant hot dog. However, don't add the prawns until the last 2 to 3 minutes of cooking time, else your expensive seafood will become shriveled balls of elastic band. After 10 to 15 minutes of cooking at a gentle simmer, the rice should have absorbed most of the stock and taken on that flavour from the Cajun spices and smokiness from the chorizo. If it's looking a little dry and the rice still isn't quite done, then add in that 50 ml of stock that you reserved earlier, as the finished product should still be fairly saucy. Last but not least, add in half a bunch of finely chopped spring onions at the end. I find that adding some fresh lemon juice really lifts the dish and gives it that zing. The final touch is some finely chopped chives sprinkled on top for those little pops of garlic and onion tones. So guys, there you have it. A super tasty jambalaya for those cold days, and with only one pan to wash. Amazing. If you enjoyed the video, then leave a like, post some comments, and spam that subscribe button please. And I'll see you next time for some flame busting beef ho fun noodles.